Him a little upset. I'm hungry. No, him hungry too.
It's been a long visit to the WIC lactation consultant, and now 2-week-old Jonathan is letting his mom know just how hungry he really is. Cries like these are just some of the cues babies use to communicate with their parents and caregivers. WIC breastfeeding peer counselor Dewana Blackman says baby cues are things babies do naturally to let you know what they need.
Knowing what your baby needs makes it easier for you to provide what the baby wants at the time that the baby needs it. So your baby's going to be happier, less fussy. You'll be able to bond better if you respond to the baby's cues as the baby's giving them.
And babies, even newborns, use all sorts of cues to get you to pay attention to them. So Dewana, we have some video clips of babies at different stages. This is Riley. He's 2.5 weeks old. So I'm going to cue it up, and you tell me what cues he's giving his mom.
Okay. That's definitely rooting. That's a hunger cue, and most babies do that. Newborns even to let mom know that it's time to eat. You could also see how intent he is when he's looking at her. That's still rooting. He's basically trying to get to the breast. Oh, there's more fingers in the mouth. He's really getting geared up to be ready to eat. And there's latching.
So now we have a 6-month-old little girl, Valentina, and her mom's been feeding her. So what kind of cue does Valentina give her mom?
Okay, see the extended hand and the fingers all splayed out? It's kind of like a stop sign. It's the baby's way of telling mom, I'm finished. She's basically probably getting towards the end of her feeding. She's full. And when she wants to let mom know she's done, she's reaching out and she's basically telling mom, okay, I've had enough.
So Dewana, our last clip that we have here is 5-month-old Francisco, and mom wants to try to nurse him.
Okay.
So this is what he does.
It's amazing how creative they get as they get older. The little cough he did, that's his mom's attention getter. It's like he really doesn't want to nurse. And that little cough is his mom's signal. I'm trying to get your attention. Mom, I'm not ready to eat. I don't want it. And look, he's pushing her away. He's like, nope, not this time.
Getting back to Jonathan and his crying, it's important for parents to understand that crying is one way babies communicate. When they're 6 weeks old, they cry on average about 2 hours a day, but usually it's not all at the same time. And babies cry for a variety of reasons.
They cry if they're overstimulated. They'll cry if, of course, they're wet or if they're uncomfortable in any way. So they used crying for a lot of different things.